Hey there, folks. This is Omni. Doing something I haven't done in a while, and that's a toy review. Because for those that don't know or have not seen my actual full-on videos, I used to be a toy reviewer many moons ago. So we're gonna start with something simple. This is the Mirrorverse gold label McFarlane Toys 3-pack. It comes with a 7-inch Ariel, a fractured 5-inch Belle, and then an exclusive Mulan 5-inch as well. I'm going to go with the reason I put it in its box is because I was thinking about returning it for particular reasons I'll tell you in the review. But I decided, you know what, it's too much of a hassle. And for the most part, it's actually pretty good. It's a good product for the most part. I will go over the negative, and it's not really that much of a negative, particularly. So this is what it looks like outside of the box. You get Belle on top, and then Mulan on the bottom, and then Ariel to the right. So really cool. But there is good and there is bad. As you probably noticed, this has been pre-opened, so I know what the bad is. But mostly the thing is, you probably have already seen what the bad is in particular. But we'll wait till we go over to the good, because there's some good stuff in this. Some very good stuff. The paint is good, and I'll show you on Ariel, particularly because it's the 7-inch figure. Now this was $39. It's still up on Amazon. It's an Amazon exclusive. Also, by the way, if you're looking to get Mirrorverse figures, so like the Wave 1 and stuff, look on Amazon right now. They're actually like half off for reasons, but I'll show you. So Ariel, she's 7 inches. She has really good art, paint on the face. They did really good sculpting on the crown in particular, and the shells. She has even her armor is really cool, and she has I'm not gonna call it a flight stand. I'll call it a swim stand. It also comes with this really cool trident, and the trident is really cool. They really did really great. They did great work for this as well. Let me see if I can get her into her little swim stand, which will never sound weird to me. Alright, let me see if I can get her into like a nice little pose. Because they did a really good job on our Ariel. It's the it's the other two that's lackluster. But now, granted, this is $39.99, right? So this is $39.99. Regular 7-inch Mirrorverse figures are about $20, or when they're retail price, $20. And then the 5 inches are $10. So, in essence, everything should cost $40 here. Sorry that took forever. A flight stand is not like the easiest thing. And I'm gonna adjust the tripod just a little bit so you can see like how cool she kind of looks in that stand. She looks pretty cool. She looks pretty cool. I will admit. The stand, she looks pretty cool, like on the stand and everything. Let's see if I can push her back just a little bit. So she looks really cool. Now, you know, she poses really well. As you can see, she can touch her face. The tail is bendy. So while it doesn't have any joints, it does have a bend in the tail. Like the tail is made out of bendy kind of ish material. So you can kind of bend it so that she's kind of like swimming away or swimming to the side in this case, I guess. And the stand balances pretty well. And so that's really good. The Mulan is actually pretty decent. No real articulation on the 5 inches. You have to think of these 5 inches as like... The 5-inch dolls are very similar to like what you get out of a 1/18th scale. So a 3.75. Very limited articulation, but really good paint. Like, love the armor work. You get a, because she's got chunky hands. You get very little articulation. Like, oh man, it's like ratcheted in there. But she does have 2 fists. Oh my gosh. And no leg articulation. It's just the pivot, and then the feet can pivot on their own as well. She comes with a pretty cool sword, which it doesn't come in 2 pieces, so I think you have to kind of just shove it in her hand, because her hand is it's not all the way closed, but it is somewhat closed. So here's Mulan, looking pretty cool. Mulan's got a pretty cool. She does not come with a stand, but she's pretty chunky on the legs. So you have to kind of. Oh my gosh. She doesn't want to stand because of the sword. I'm guessing it's because of the sword. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna have her just like sit with her sword, because the sword, if you folks haven't seen my tips before, you can always make a figure stand without a stand as long as you have a 3-point stance. So we just have the sword sticking out there, and that makes a 3-point stance with her feet. Now, Mulan turned out well. Belle turned out pretty cool. I think I like Belle too. Her face is pretty good. They actually updated the painting from the regular version of her. What they didn't update though, and I'll go into the bad, is that this is completely junk for the most part. You can see there's stress joints here. Now, there was a cold snap, so I will say that a little bit of the weather probably hurt the joints, but these joints they're not, I'm not bending this again. And the hand broke off. The hand, like the hand broke off when I pulled it out, and I was just like, oh, that's bent, and then it just broke off. So they didn't fix that part. Luckily, it's not the staff holding hand, so we can just like considered it battle damaged Belle. But yeah, I would recommend, if you want the Ariel, which is again an exclusive figure for Amazon, then I say go ahead and pick this up, because the other figures are just bonus. To get you to purchase a rather pricey 7-inch Ariel in this kind of form. I don't even know if I really don't want to bend this Belle, but oh my god, this is so bad. I can't even get her. Her articulation, as you can clearly see, is even more limited than Mulan. Oh my god. I don't want. Oh my gosh. She's gonna break. She's going to break. Anyway. So the bad is that Belle, they didn't fix Belle, and she has weight because of the way her arms are. They're very thin, and then her wrists are very thin. Unlike Mulan, who has a little bit the chunky armor and stuff, and then has like a little bit more substantial wrists. But I guess you can just be like, oh look, fractured Belle has been defeated. She's great for that. But yeah, that's probably the bad thing about it. But if you really want a nice looking Mulan and a really good looking Ariel in this kind of format, or this kind of design where they're like armored and stuff, then I 100% say, especially, I mean, look at this. The Ariel's really good. Like for the reinterpretation, the game's whatever, but you know the figures are pretty good. There are a couple, the 7-inch, several of the 7-inch, like the Genie one is pretty good. It's actually a half off on Amazon, stuff. But like, yeah, just know that your Belle will probably end up becoming fodder. But other than that, like I said, it is worth the $40. As you're getting a $20 toy here, you're getting a $10 toy, so that's like, you know, that's like 30, and then it's exclusive, right? So I always consider, you know, $10 out of for the exclusivity, because otherwise you probably could shop this anywhere and purchase it like at Ross or something, or a TJ Maxx or a secondhand store near you. But yeah, the Belle is probably the worst part of this, but you could probably kit bash her anyway, and fix it. But yeah, I hope you all enjoyed that review. I'll have a little bit more of a different review, more positive review coming up next, which might go up tomorrow, depending on how the timing works. But I will give you a little sneak peek of what's going to be next. So, and don't worry, we are going to do continuous more reviews on this channel with toys. 2024 is going to be a different year. We're going to definitely be reviewing more stuff. If you are watching the shorts, that is where the unboxing of mini toys will come from. Or not mini toys, but blind boxes are. So we have Molly from the Pop Mart Treasure Long series, and then we have a Sweet Bean that we opened up. Those two will be up on the shorts. You'll see those on shorts. And then once I'm able to organize things, you actually will have separate channels as well for the music stuff, if you want to just figure out my music stuff and my toy stuff. As soon as we get more videos for toys and things, maybe we might make a Pokemon channel, but this main channel will have everything, and then we'll eventually branch out so that way people that want to watch certain content from me can see certain content. Anyway, folks, thank you so much. I hope you enjoyed this review, my first review in a very long time, and look forward for more. Until then, I'm going off air.